Hello everybody, with Title Update 4 comes a new hammer build, the Frostcraft hammer set. This build's preferred charge mode is strength, and to make this build you'll need yourself the Cactus Unwetter, as it's still a ridiculously good raw hammer, with high sharpness, affinity, and great slots. As for the armor pieces, we'll be using the Risen Kaiser Horns, the Rimeguard Mail, Gloves, and Coil, as well as the Valstrax Greaves Epoch, with a talisman that has level 3 attack boost and a 2 or 3 slot for decorations. Any extras on the talisman are great. Alright, here are the decorations. You can mix and match quite a bit here. If you don't like Hellfire Cloak, you can remove them for attack, as well as change Coalescence to Defiance. Otherwise, any variation will be potent. Alright, onto the skills. This set will give you level 6 Critical Eye for 30% increased affinity, attack boost level 5 for 6% increase to raw attack, as well as 8 raw attack, critical boost at level 3 to make our critical multiplier much higher, weakness exploit at level 3 for 50% increased affinity to monster weak points, focus at level 3 for faster hammer charging times, changing our optimal combo from Big Bang to 2 charged brutal Big Bangs, crit draw at level 3 is just a byproduct of the armor pieces. It doesn't do anything for hammer, unfortunately, as our charging attacks don't count as draw attacks if they aren't immediate swings. Quick Sheath level 3 is another product of the armor pieces we're using. While not too important, it is nice to have, heavily reducing the time it takes to put the weapon away. Stun resistance at level 3 to remove stuns is just another product of the armor. Hellfire Cloak at level 3 to inflict our characters with Hellfire Blight when the monster gets enraged. This gives hammer 1 free knockdown per monster, and is a free way to activate our Coalescence buff. Frostcraft at level 3 gives a 30% damage increase to our first 3 hits when at max level, and can be recharged by not attacking with no charging allowed, or sheathing your weapon for a short time. Master's Touch at level 2 to grant a 40% chance to not consume sharpness when you land a critical hit. This is very useful with Strength Hammer, as you definitely want to be aiming purposefully at weak points. Coalescence at level 2 for 15 raw attack, 3 element attack, and 5% status build-up. This activates anytime you clear a debuff, for example Anomaly Blight and Hellfire Blight. Intrepid Heart at level 2 for an 80% damage reduction to your next hit taken, as well as removing its stagger, but requires you to fill up a meter to activate it by hitting the monsters. Powder Mantle at level 1 to grant an aura after several hits that will deal a large burst of damage when you let it get to its blue form. And finally, Evade Extender at level 1 for a much better roll than your basic roll, allowing you to reposition quickly. Okay, with the armor and the skills out of the way, we move on to the augments. Your first priority is getting 1 level of burst if you do not already have it. This basically gives your attacks 5 extra raw and 15 raw attack after 5 consecutive hits. Your next priority is Mail of Hellfire, as it will give you 15 raw attack at the cost of 50 defense while on the red scroll. And finally, you want to try get 3 levels of build-up boost. I suggest getting them on the 3 Rimeguard pieces, as Frostcraft has a decent amount of synergy with build-up boost already, but wherever you can get it will be fine. Build-up boost makes it so that every hit that applies poison will deal 20% more raw damage. This is massive for single hitting big numbers. As for your weapon, your first priority will be getting 1 affinity. This will get you to 100% affinity when hitting the head, and the rest you can just chuck into raw attack. This has been my personal Frostcraft hammer set for Title Update 4. I hope you try this out and let me know what variation you try for yourself. But as always, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.